Welcome back. Well, with bikes becoming lighter and lighter these days, using more and more carbon fiber, the topic of torque has become increasingly important. I'm here with Glenn with the J.H. Williams Tool Group, and Glenn, you guys are really the recognized leader in torque. You're steeped in history, associated with Snap-on, and everybody recognizes that name. And with the fibers that we're using and the elements in the bikes today, torque really has become an important issue. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. You're right. Yeah, with componentry getting lighter and lighter, as parts get lighter, torque becomes more and more critical.
It really has become more critical. To over-torque means that you could really damage a piece.
Yeah, that's correct. You could get a home consumer or even a guy at a shop, he'll buy a $200 or $300 carbon fiber bar, go to install it, not really sure what that torque spec means, goes to turn the fasteners on it, snaps it, hasn't even put the first mile on it, and has already ruined his $200 or $300 carbon fiber bar or stem or whatever.
And so that really underlines the importance and the saying that not all torque measuring instruments are created equal. There is great difference.
Yeah, there sure is. There's a lot of difference. We offer a number of great torque products. We're the leader in torque. Not only, obviously, we're trying to bring it to cycling, but we've also done stuff in aviation. We've done stuff with the military. We've done stuff with industrial. We've done stuff automotive, obviously, with our history with Snap-on. So we're really, truly the leaders in torque in all those categories.
And today, the aerospace industry uses Snap-on as well. And right now, we have in front of us an example of a carbon fiber bike. And all of the elements on here, it's important to get it exactly right to manufacture spec. And really, that's what your tools lead us to do.
Yeah, that's correct. Like I said, we offer a suite of products that can basically provide the consumer with the proper torque setting. But the items, the product that we're really featuring at the show is our electronic or our digital torque wrench. It's the Computorq3. It's with CDI. And it's just a fantastic product. It's literally a plug-and-play product. You turn it on, you set it, and you use it. It's literally just that simple, sure.
Now, Glenn, who do we have joining us right here?
Well, I have Chris Davidson with me here. He's come to help us out at this show. Chris is a pro mechanic. He currently is working with Team Type 1 for their road cycling team. Chris has also worked for a number of other teams as well. He's worked with Navigators Insurance, he's worked with Ford Cycling, he's worked with Shimano for a number of years in their mutual support, and he's also worked at the bike shop level. So Chris is very, very experienced, very knowledgeable guy. It just so happened that Chris and I met at an event, and we just started talking, struck up a friendship, just kind of maintained that friendship for the last couple years. Told him kind of what my vision was of where I think we could go with product in the cycling industry. And he was on board pretty much right away after I put some product in his hand, and he started using it, and he's a believer. So, so I'm excited to have him here.
Well, Chris, with those credentials, I'm excited to see what you think about the tool that you have in your hand here. What is this?
Sure. We got the Computorq3 here, which is our digital torque wrench, quarter-inch drive, so it's very applicable to applications on a bicycle like this, high-end stuff with lightweight components.
And what are you going to be demonstrating how it works?
I'm going to demonstrate the function of it. We're going to go through torquing a sequence on a set of stems here, and we'll see some of the advantages of a digital torque wrench for completing that task.
Well, I'm excited about that. I'm used to the old-fashioned torque wrench. You hear it click and stop, but this is going to get us much, much closer to where we should be. Is that right?
Sure. A typical clicker-style wrench will give you that click or that indication that you've reached the appropriate value. A digital wrench here gives us a lot more feedback as far as what's going on. This has a digital display indicating the numbers visually. There's also audible alarms that go with it, as well as a sequence of lights indicating how close you're getting to the setting you're heading for.
Well, great. What are we going to demonstrate here?
Sure. We're just going to torque 4 bolts here on the front of the stem, a typical adjustment that's made and needs to be secured to a specific torque in order to execute its clamping task correctly.
Okay. And what are you going to do with the wrench?
Just first turning on the wrench, and it runs through a little basic calibration, lights up, checks all its functions. I then set it to the appropriate value. In this case, I need to come down a little bit to our set value, and then I can apply torque to the bolts. So I guess the key things here are just the digital display giving me feedback while I'm torquing in both audio and visual forms. So I'm guided to the correct value, and in this case, achieving it within 2% of my attempted value on the first attempt. So working with the wrench, it actually helps me improve my technique and precision in getting it right for an application like this.
Now, if I was to over torque, would it warn me at all?
Sure. Certainly there's audible alarms as well as a red light if I'd over torqued, indicating that I probably want to undo the fastener and reattempt the torque setting to get it correct. And I can demonstrate that magically like that right there with my hand by pulling too much torque on the wrench based on the preset.
So this has given us some great feedback as we're assembling our bike. We're going to know that we're either right on or maybe we need to readjust.
Definitely helps with both precision and accuracy. You're getting things right consistently and you're validating the fact that you're hitting exact values. And it's coaching you with the feedback to help you achieve those, to help you improve your technique.
Well, this is just amazing. Chris, thanks so much for being on the show. We do appreciate it. Well, Glenn, this is just an amazing tool, one of many that you have in your arsenal. But, you know, you set out to accomplish a number of things here at Interbike, and exactly what did you do?
Well, we really wanted to come here to do basically three things. We wanted to educate, we want to partner, and we want to sell. Basically, educate, we came here really for the purpose of educating the industry, whether it's dealers or manufacturers that are here, technical staff. We had 3 days worth of tech seminars on the basics of torque and really how it applies to cycling. So that's the first part. We wanted to partner, so we're here talking to other manufacturers, whether it's frames or components, to assist them, whether it's through education or whether it's through product. So we're really here, you know, to work with the industry, not here, you know, just to sell a bunch of stuff and move on to the next. But obviously, we are here to sell product, you know, to the dealers as well. So you know, we're working through cycling distributors, and our product is available currently through BTI. And the product that you just saw that Chris used is available, like I said, through BTI, and you can purchase it there.
Well, you know, I may have to disagree with you on that last point about selling, because I think that tool kind of sells itself. You guys are giving yourself a little too much credit.
Well, once you use, if you've ever used a clicker and then you put a product like that in your hands, you basically just about want to throw away the clicker that you have. I'm actually excited that Chris got to demo the product and show you how it works, because he's a firm believer in it, and he really kind of ran through just, you know, obviously the basics, but it's really just that simple to use. So anybody that picks it up can use it. It's very intuitive and simple to use.
Just an amazing tool, and again, one of many. And right now, Glenn, I know you have to have the attention of all of our viewers out there. What's the best way for them to learn more about the J.H. Williams Tool Group?
Sure. They can find information about us at www.jhwilliamstoolgroup.com.
Easy enough. Well, Glenn, thank you so much for being on.
Thanks so much for your time.